everyone, this is Darlene. I'm here to do a real quick review on the Infallible Total Coverage Foundation, which looks like this. And I got the shade 305. The Conceal and Contour Kit number 220. The Color Correcting Kit 225. And then the Artiste Infallible Sponge. And this retails for $7.99. I think this was $13.99. And these were $16.99 a piece at Ulta. And let's start out with the color correcting, because that's what you would use first. And it actually shows you on the back how to demo, and I actually used the green color, this color around my nose, on any red spots. I used the yellow tone to correct any discoloration in on my eyelids, and then I set that with the yellow powder. And then I used the more peachy shade for under my eyes, and then I used the lavender shade for on top of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, my chin, on my forehead, just anywhere where I would want it brightened. And then on top of that, I went in with my Infallible Total Coverage Foundation, number 305. It claims, so this is the claims, it's natural finish, wears up to 24 hours, coverage is high, and texture is air light. And it is a natural finish look. As you can see, I'm wearing it today. Pretty natural finish. Doesn't look cakey, really light and fluffy, so the texture is light and fluffy. It's almost like, feels like a whipped foundation. It does not wear for 24 hours. I've tried it with the Smashbox primer, and I've tried it with no primer whatsoever. It actually wears better without primer, but with primer I find that it, like, after about 6 hours, it just starts setting on top of your skin and like moving around. It's like the weirdest thing ever. But without primer, I would say it maybe would last 12 hours, but it still gets kind of splotchy. I mean, you would still have to touch up, but it's still not bad. It still competes with some of my higher end foundations. MAC is still my all-time favorite though. And so that's how this wore. It's actually not bad, pretty good. I give it a thumbs up, and I would recommend it. It's a really good foundation to try out, and it is full on coverage. I mean, it covered up everything, and I have a mole right there and a mole right there. That's the only thing you can see, and they're really dark. But everything else, it pretty much, it evened out my skin completely. And then I went on top of that and I contoured. I get the darkest shade right here, and I contour my cheekbones, my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and under my lip. And then I take the lightest shade and I go underneath my eyes, on top of my nose, lip, I think maybe my chin. And then I took the peach tone. No, I didn't do that. Did I? Oh, I didn't use that one. So I just used those two shades to contour. Oh yeah, I did get the light shade, and I went underneath my cheekbone too, like right through here, to kind of chisel that out. And with the sponge, it is just as soft as a beauty blender. This is wet and used. I just got through using it. It doubles inside when you wet it. You always want to use your beauty blenders wet, and you always want to use a bouncing motion. I kind of find it doesn't feel as bad as it normally does. Like, it feels almost like it has like silicone in the middle when you move it like this. It's really weird, but right now it really doesn't feel like that. Yesterday it did though, so that's really strange, but it works really well, comparable with the beauty blender. It applies the same. $7.99, $20. I'd rather buy this, but I do like the Real Techniques better than this. It's like a little, like an orange one, and it's like flat. I like applying my foundation with the flat side, but this is still a really good beauty blender compared to what's on the market these days. This is one of my top. That and the Real Techniques and the original beauty blender are my favorites. I don't really like the pure ones. To me, those were too hard. But yes, that completes this review today. I like all these products. These, texture-wise, they're not greasy, they're not thick. It's really lightweight, but it packs a lot of color. So, and I don't find them sliding around. I do set them though. after I put it on my, like after I do the contour one, I do put powder on top to set it, to set everything in place. And yeah, that completes this. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. God bless. Bye.